So Yvonne, back to NALDIC, I
Hmm.
was wondering if, what do you see, maybe related to all these issues that we're talking about, the current challenges, the future challenges of an association that to some extent tries to make up for a certain amount of um, lack of proper training for
Hmm.
English as an additional language?
Yeah, that's right. And I think, I hope you don't mind me mentioning here, but the recent kind of Ofsted direction, where it's
Mm.
sought to kind of deprioritize EAL in schools by the taking away the EAL inspector, that speaks volumes to us about where priorities are with the current government. And although we challenge that, and that's part of NALDIC's role, is to our activist role, where we challenge the imbalances and the injustices within our system, what they have done is they have flattened, or they've sought to flatten difference, and they've positioned EAL in a way where it's um, well, it's deprioritized basically, and the the particular way of seeing education that Ofsted promotes has done away with any kind of diversity at all. So I think that that's, although they would not say that and recognize that, the whole act in itself has been one to deprioritize. So part of our job as NALDIC exec and as members of that is to kind of push the system to say, here's an issue of justice here that we need to dialogue around. We need to talk about this. Here's why we might be able to do something in a different way. Can we challenge the system in a way that's productive? So that's part of our work, but also working with teachers in schools, offering training. Our conference every year is also an area where professionals can come, students or teachers that have been learning or teaching for a long time can come in and be with us on that day to learn and professionally develop. And then our EAL journal, as you know, and also our new types of adventures like this, which I know you're heading up, Leo, is great. And I think the more we do that, then get our voice out there, then that's going to really help the organisation to continue. But I think that our members have been fantastic. They've been with us for a long time, and they support us, and they offer insights into school contexts. They offer support in ways that help the organisation to offer other ways of seeing EAL, and also to bring up issues that are more, I was going to say contemporary, but I mean issues they might be dealing with in their school. And an example of that for NALDIC is I was chair previously, it was about 8 years ago, I think, but we had a situation where an Ofsted inspector went into a school and said to the school, we are not giving you a satisfactory report, basically, because one of your teachers was allowing their students to use their home language when they should have been using English, and we are not impressed by this. So teachers then got in touch with us. We wrote to Ofsted on their behalf, and we then got a link to start working with them. I asked how they were training their inspectors. And so there was a kind of a catalyst for moving that forward. And I know that Frank was part of that, and Constant taking that forward to help support the Ofsted inspectorate in terms of their own training in EAL. So
I
that's
know that
just the
I don't
kind of
live in
work.
the UK, but from the examples that I hear, I perceive a certain amount of double speak, as it were, where there is talk about inclusion and talk about respecting diversity, but then when the concrete examples are
Yeah.
made manifest, then well, actions speak louder than words, don't they?
Yeah, that's right.